Let's wait for it to go live here. Alright, I think we're live. What's going on, Investor's Desk here? Crypto investments. Today we're just going to have a little bit of a live stream, look at the crypto space here, especially Dogecoin, because obviously it is just running and running and running and running. And first things first, I do want to give a shout out to the Discord. Oops, where did that go? Right here. I'll include an invite in the description below here. Let me just make one up real quick. That doesn't expire. Copy that, and I'll put it in the chat. There you go. So if you're interested, join up on the chat. We talk about crypto over there all the time, so there you go. Close all this. So let's look at Dogecoin first, then we're gonna look at Bitcoin, then we're gonna look at a couple other things. So this is Doge versus US dollar, and this is the Binance chart. The reason I have the Binance chart is this pumped a lot higher on this January 28th pump than a lot of the other charts did. So it actually hit 8 cents, 8.29 cents, so 8.3 cents about. The wick one even a little higher at 8.8. So that's the reason I have that chart, because it shows a couple of different spots of resistance. And if we look at the current price, most recent pump has been 7.7 cents. And now we're doing a little back testing of this important level. Right now I'm on the 1 hour scale. I think I had my drawings for 4 hours. So let's just pull up a different scale real quick. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, so this pump never even closed on a 12-hour scale. Let's see where it actually closed. Even a 4-hour scale. Yeah, that's probably pretty good for a 4-hour scale. So 82, so 8.2 cents. So that's where we got our sights set right now, is 8.2 cents. And what we're doing right now is we're doing a little retest, a little back test of the level at 6.9 cents. And that is currently taking shape. Let's pull up a 30-minute chart. As you can see, it's pretty much dead on to where it should be if it was going to continue higher. So from here, I would expect it to springboard and start pushing to 8.2 cents. And maybe even exceed there, but again, if it does exceed, I'd expect another little back test just like this of the 82 or 8.2 level, and then continue higher towards price discovery. A little bit of a measured move here just to potentially guess at where this next stop resistance could be. And basically what I did is I measured the swing high to the swing low here, and again, this is on the Binance chart. No other chart really has this high. Binance had a lot of volume come in on that day, which was the 28th of January. So I did a measured move here, copied it, pasted it, put it exactly parallel with this. It's not exact. Let's tweak this a little bit. Put it good and lined up, a little bit down. All right, that's good enough. And you can see that brings us at about, let's put this line up here, about 15 cents. A good 50% pump, I would say. So if we do break this 8.2 cents level, do a little back test, next spot of resistance I could see it being 15 cents. So I don't know, man. I can't believe Dogecoin is pumping like this. It's kind of insane to me. But take what you can get, right? So yeah, Doge doing well. Looks like that back test is doing very well, especially on the 30 minutes. It's already pretty much closing. 5 minute, yep. It is definitely closed. Oh, so maybe it's still doing it. We'll have to keep our eye out. Otherwise, if you zoom out, there's nothing even close. So actually, let's pull up a Doge versus USD on Poloniex, because that's probably got the most trading history. Yeah, so this is the highest, or the previous high. That was 1.9 cents. You can see we came back and retested that, but it just went way higher than that. So again, hop over on the Discord if you're here. Continue the conversation, talk about crypto. 0.9 cents is the previous high. That's insane that we're at 7. We're pushing higher. So let me show you what I meant about Binance having that pump and no one else. So pump on Poloniex was only up to 5.9 cents, same day. Just didn't get as high. There was probably a lot more transactions over on Binance that didn't filter their way out to Poloniex. I think it's probably because Poloniex doesn't let US traders in anymore. Binance has its own US trading. So just gonna keep going. Let's see. What did I have? Binance. Binance. So yep, we're doing a little bit of a retest right now. Let's see if we can push up 8.2 cents, then do another retest. So the hype is that there's going to be a Super Bowl ad coming out tonight. I don't think that's a real story. I think that's kind of fake news, but who knows? Might actually happen. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I think there's going to be a Super Bowl ad. The one that I've seen was, it was 1.5 minutes long, and I think $5 million for each 30-second Super Bowl ad. So that's what's $15 million for one Super Bowl ad. It's quite a bit of money. I don't know if they have that much. I know they sponsored a NASCAR car in the past, but $15 million for a minute and a half is pretty spendy. So is there any other coins you guys want me to look at while I'm here? I was gonna look at Bitcoin here. So we got a little bit of a pullback. I was saying that it's a nice bowl shape, looks like a bit of a cup and handle. Maybe we'll progress out of the handle up to retest that 42,000 level. If we do that, I could expect a break higher, retest, and I got nothing on where we're going after that, you know? Could do a little measurement right here. Shift click. I would even put that down here. Let me do this measurement here, just so we can potentially see where this is going after this. After 42, we got a measured move. Put a line here. 53 or 55,000. Somewhere in that range. It's the next stop if we break that 42,000, which I think is going to happen. And if you know anything about alt trading and Bitcoin, when Bitcoin's pushing an all-time high, you want to be careful trading altcoins because it's going to suck up the value of all those altcoins, and they're going to momentarily tank. So if you have margin trades open on them, it's not going to be a pretty sight. So just be cautious of that as this gets closer to pushing the all-time high. Yeah, just something to watch out for. What else was I seeing on here? EMA crossover, that's great news. It pulled back below the 20-day EMA, but it looks like it's staging to go higher. Let's see if we can get on a different time scale, see what it looks like. Yeah, so I'm just going to I mean, this isn't a great, we're kind of zoomed in really tight. I don't like to look at this time scale, but just to see where it's headed. You got your previous candle close right here. And this is now becoming support, hopefully. We'll see when this candle does close. Maybe we can take it onto a 5 minute, see what happened on there. And obviously it looks a little different. Candle close, support. So maybe staging higher from here. We could see 1 hour here. Let's do a little zoom ski. All right, let's get this straight. And let's do a fib. High to low. Not seeing anything yelling out to me right now, but we'll see. Alright, let's take a look at that. Was one of the calls in the channel today. Looking like a great little candle here. So what I believe was seen is, what am I looking at here? Okay, there you go. So I'm on the daily, which is pretty zoomed out here. Let's pull up 12 hour here. Might need to turn this music down a little bit. Okay. So what was called out today is this is all previous resistance here, here, here. Broke out a little bit here, but here, here. Lots of touches on this line here. Lots of previous resistance here. Maybe we could keep going back. And now it broke out above here and it looks like it is becoming support, which is a great turn. Previous high, got one here. So one here too. So we're gonna probably be a little range bound in this area, do a little playing around, a little retesting, but overall it's looking like it is just going to continue on. Dogecoin, will it go up again? Going up again. Okay, well, let's take a look. Let's zoom in. So what I mentioned before is that we're going to do a back test at this level, which is 6.9 cents. So it did break above here. It's doing a back test right now, and then I think we're going to push to 8.3 cents. So let's see what this back test is looking like. I mean, it's already back tested and starting to move again. So breakout above here, I would say we're going to 8.2. Got a couple different levels here that I could hit, stop at. But what I am seeing, let me delete these lines. This previous high right here, candle close, now became support. So it's just moving off of there. And that's a good sign that we're going to progress higher. So I think with the hype of this Super Bowl ad, whether it's real news or not, and Elon tweeting about it, I think we're going to continue on to 8.2 cents at least. Back to BAT. This one is looking great. BAT does have a strong fundamental case as well. It does have a working product, so it's a good crypto to be in for a long term, and it's also looking great on the short term. So one of the ones that was called out on the Discord. So like I said, hop on that Discord, it's free. Got a couple guys talking about TA over there and everything, so a lot of people that have been there since 2016, 2017, so they know their history. This chart is very messy. Let's see what we got here. We had a little bit of a bullish divergence here on the wicks, so I don't know how much faith you want to put in that, but the candle closes were not. But it's trending in the right direction after that. So this is NEM XEM. And why did I like this chart so much? There's something about this. Oh yeah, okay. So let's go to the 1 day so I can show you this here. So the reason I like this is because there was so much room to the upside, potentially. So previous all-time high is $2.11. And no problem, Journey. Previous all-time high is $2.11. And we're looking at about 33 cents right now. So there is a lot of room to the upside on this one. And it's looking like it's just staging to go higher. So one of the things I mentioned before is this previous resistance now has become support, and we're going past that. Again, another small previous resistance here, touched a couple times, 1, 2, 3 right here, even 4 with that candle wick, and now it's becoming that support. So we did a little bit of a back test on there, and we're continuing higher. So this is what I like to see. This one's staging pretty good. You know, I would almost wait till breakout about this level. So what do I got that marked as? 29 cents. So somewhere in that range. And then your next target is 33 cents, then 40 cents, then 46, then 53, then 81, $1.50. So you can see it's just, if it goes, it's going. And you know, this pattern is what we're seeing on a lot of different cryptos right now. So we got the big bull shape and we're finally making moves. This is what you want to see. So the bull market is forming up. Is there any other coins you guys want me to look at while I'm here? Because otherwise I'm going to take off here. Enjoy my Super Bowl Sunday. Look for that Dogecoin commercial. See if that pops up. I doubt it will, but we'll see. Dogecoin, CeeLo. That's moving. Let's look at XLM. Let's look at Stellar. This was one of the ones I called out early this week, I think. And I jumped the gun a little bit on it, but I'll tell you what, it played out pretty well for me. So I think I called it at about 33 cents, 34 cents. Yeah, it was staging right here. What am I looking at? I was seeing this and I liked it. I like to see that after a big move and it's staging higher highs. Or I'm sorry, higher lows. So low here, low here, low here, and they're just getting higher and higher. So I like to see that. Got an EMA crossover. Barely crossed over this 200-day EMA. And look at this. So this is the previous resistance. Became support. You can't even touch that because you can't get it to go down far enough. Doesn't get better than that. Then I saw the bullish divergence on this one. This MACD is all fucked up. On the MACD, we got a lower low than over here, but the MACD is the opposite. A little bit of a bullish divergence on that. So yeah, it's a good pop up. Then I think I must be doing this on the 12-hour here. Let's see what time frame I was on. Looking to see where this lines up. Maybe I'm on the 2-hour? Something like that. But this previous high is what I'm looking at. Trying to see where it becomes support now. So you can see it pumped up and now it's back testing. So it's back testing a level at about 37 cents. 37. And it's not showing as much strength as some of the other ones, but it's still doing pretty well here. So what I do like about it is just how it just continues higher lows. I mean, even back here, boom, boom. So one I called out a while ago, watching pretty closely. I did put a good trade on this one, so we'll see how it plays out. Anything on RSI? Nothing that I see that sticks out to me. Go back to Doge, see where we're at, and we're pumping. So I'm on the 5-minute chart, very close. I understand that's very, very close to look at it. Let's see what 30-minute looks like. Yeah. So we did back test of 6.8 cents. And it looks like we are just building off that. So it looks like that back test is now complete on the 30-minute. See a 1 hour. We're still playing in it, but it almost looks complete. From there, we're going 8.2. Breaks above there, I expect a back test. And then a measured move over here puts us at about 15 cents. So let's do a little math real quick. Let's take $1,000 divided by 7 cents. 14,000 times, what do we say? 15 cents. Double your money plus a little bit. Not a bad trade. So the problem with that is this is uncharted territory. Dogecoin's never been up this high. We don't know exactly where the resistance will be, but price discovery usually waits for someone to create their new resistance. So someone's got to be selling big chunks of it, which doesn't seem to be happening yet. Is it going to? Who knows? But with that said, if we get Bitcoin to pump, all bets are off on Dogecoin, because once Bitcoin hits all-time highs, altcoins usually stop running and they usually retrace. So I'd be careful if you're doing any margin trading. I personally don't do any margin trading with crypto. It's too volatile. So, see, anyone else got any callouts they want me to look at? Leave it down in the chat. Be here for a couple more minutes before we go enjoy the Super Bowl Sunday. See, we got a couple people here. Appreciate you tuning in. Let me leave a link to the Discord below here. EDA, okay. Cardano. So I haven't looked at this one in a long time here. I know I have some in the bag somewhere. Trying to see who might have the most history on this. Probably Binance. Just good. Ooh. Okay. So I'm gonna draw some important lines here. Previous resistance or previous highs. Zoom into this a little bit. We got a bunch here. So there was a lot of playing at this level here. We'll clean it up as we go, but just want to get some marks so I can transfer these over to the other side and see what it looks like. And let's do one more. There we go. Okay. So now let's go over here. Again, I mean, this is what we're seeing on a lot of them. It's just this big bowl. So what did I say? XEM. So just for comparison here, see, you got a lot of room to the upside. A lot of room to the upside. So this one's actually almost halfway, I would say. But let's take a closer look. So I drew a bunch of lines here. See where they all line up. So this is a important level here. So this is the previous resistance back in 2018 May. and you can see it's still held. So back in January this year, 16th of January, it still was resistance. And sellers are getting more and more exhausted, as you can tell here, by the higher lows. And it broke up. And now this previous resistance here became support. It did a back test right here. You can see the wick even closed right on there, which is great. I mean, you could probably, I'm on a 12-hour scale, but you could probably zoom in closer and it probably plays right at that level. Again, another important level, 42. I'm imagining it was previous resistance. Yep, previous resistance here. And it became support. Another previous resistance became support. Another previous resistance became support. Look at this candle. Closes. Oh, this one's not closed yet, but the candle wick damn near touches this 57-cent line. We'll zoom in a second here, but right now it's playing at the 65-cent line. Okay, let's take a look at 4 hour. So yeah, look at this wick. Just touched 57 cents and it's starting to build after that. So we did our little back test to the 57. Now it's going to push to 65 cents and see if it can do the same thing there, if it'll back test and see if this resistance now becomes support. So it looks like this one is becoming support on a 4-hour scale. 30-minute scale looks like it already has. Again, you want to watch to make sure that this line would hold. So 57 cents needs to hold. It's important for this one right here. Previous resistance. That's all I'm looking for. Previous resistance now becomes support. Anything else on here that... No. Anything standing out? No. That looks pretty straightforward. So if this 65-cent line gets broken, becomes support, next one would be 73 cents, next one would be 88 cents, next one 98 cents. After that, you got $1.31. And that was the all-time high. So again, all of these cryptos are looking pretty similar, looking great, staging higher. All right, Ethereum, USD. I like Coinbase because I trust their shit the most. And we're at an all-time high. Okay. So when you're at all-time high, there's not much you can do. You know, there's not much for charting, at least. So you're looking for price discovery. So you're looking for people to start selling. And it looks like on the daily chart, this is starting to happen. Let's zoom in. So there's not much you can do. You're just kind of waiting to see what happens. You're in uncharted territory, so you can't really chart it. Unfortunately, yeah, no problem with the ADA. One of the ones I know I got in my holdings, so might as well look at it too. So yeah, unfortunately, I can't do much with Ethereum. Does look like you're doing a little bit of a retest or a backtrack all the way to the 60-day EMA. You definitely want to see that hold. From here, if it would bounce higher, you want to see it break those two levels. You want to see those levels become support now. So maybe break to 18, 25, and then back test, then break higher. That's all I can really do. It's already kind of broke. We'll go back to Doge, getting requests on that. And I know that's what I made the title about, so what was I saying about Doge? Yeah, so we're breaking out right now. Let's go to 30 minutes so we can watch a little closer. So what I was watching on Doge is this previous resistance is now becoming support. So we're doing a back test at 6.89 cents and it's staging higher. So after that, our next test is 8.2 cents. And again, you want to see it break above, back test, and go higher. Measured move from swing high to a swing low of this breakout would put us at 15 cents. So that's what I was thinking. What site is this chart on? I'm looking at TradingView. So they have free charts that you can use on TradingView. Very good resource for charting. And I got one of the paid for charting. What do they call them? Profiles, I guess. But the free one works just as good. You just get ads every once in a while that you can close out. So I would use that. What other coins did you want? Dare? I've never even heard of Dare. Curious to see. Okay, that is a stock, it looks like. Dare Bioscience. Holy shit. What the hell is this? I gotta adjust the chart on this one. Wow. I mean, I don't know anything about this. Be real straightforward with you. I'm gonna draw a bunch of lines, just see what sticks. Right now, I doubt anything sticks because it looks like it just starting to break. But there's a lot of room to the upside where it's been previously. If it's been up to 105, right now we're at $2. A lot of room to the upside. And this is the first breakout, it looks like. All right, we gotta zoom in. Go 4 hour. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3 bottom here. And looks like it has now gotten support and hasn't really touched this level again. Twice. Double bottom on there. Wow. And then you get a good breakout here. Maybe right here. So what I'm looking at is right here. Previous candle. Now becoming support. This is looking good. I don't know anything about this one. Dare Bioscience. Let's see what this is. San Diego, California. I'm gonna put this one in my back pocket. It's looking like it's starting to move, so it's worth a gamble. Again, I don't know anything about it though, but it does have a lot of room to the upside. I would anticipate it needs to break this level to start moving though, and then once it does, you got a range to $9. You know, maybe a stop at 6. Previous here. Yeah, that looks great. Let's see what we got in the chat. So, is the real... It's real, the Super Bowl publicity for Dogecoin? I don't think so. I think it's too expensive for them to buy a 1.5-minute ad. Just my opinion. But $5 million every 30 seconds. They basically want a 2-minute ad. That's a lot of money. I know they sponsored a NASCAR in the past, but come on, man. It's a fuckload of money for nothing. Super Bowl ad. But I guess now would be the time. And to be honest, I think they were... Yeah, look at... They're even advertising on CoinMarketCap. Elon Musk. Poor Elon, dude. Yeah. So who knows? It could be real. I doubt it, though. And I doubt that it's going to have an effect. You know, the real thing is the TA. And we're already staging to go higher. So the next stop is 80. I keep saying 82. It's 8.2 cents. That's the next stop. and I'm getting that off the Binance chart because I had the most high peak on the 28th of January. All right, so anything else before I head on out? Give like a quick minute here. See what you guys think. Join up on the Discord. Links in the chat. Got lots of people over here talking about trades. A couple people doing TA, myself included. I'm not the greatest at technical analysis, but you know, I can see a couple things. But it's always good to have good eyes, and a couple of them look at it. Bless up from Jamaica. I appreciate that, man. I'm a big fan of Bob Marley, so never been, but I do want to go at some point. Visit Jamaica, that'd be great. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it here. Y'all have a good Super Bowl Sunday. Take it easy. Till next time.